morning, everyone. Cynthia here from Recollect and Ramble. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And for those of you who've come back, I hope you will enjoy this, just this little, what do I want to say? Little catch-up video for some of the stuff I've been doing on my English poetry junk journal. All right, so let me just tell you a little bit about what's going on here. What I did over the last week, now you know that some of you who've been watching know that I have really been trying hard to get, I don't know, is it called Mojo anymore? I've been trying to get some of my creative spunk sort of back. And I love, like, I'm sure many of you who do visual sorts of things really love Pinterest. Now, what I did, and I hope I don't get zinged for some kind of copyright, I am not. So what I have done is I've just made a playlist, or what is it, a board just for myself that I call it my art inspiration board. And so anything that strikes me that I just like how it looks, or it's a technique I might want to try, just stuff like that. I put it in that board, and then I go through, and every once in a while I just check. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that cute little technique that I wanted to try. So what I've done, and I'll do it very quickly, is I have just. These are not pictures of my art. These are pictures of other people's stuff that they put on Pinterest. Now, if I get zinged, I can just take this off. It's fine. I can cut it out. But I just went to my local photo place and I said, look, just make me these pictures. So anyway, that's what happened there. And I did take one of those photos, and I used it as sort of a jumping off place, as inspiration for what I want to put on the cover of this junk journal. A lot of my junk journals are very clean. At least they seem like it to me. They're very clean. They're very square. They're very organized. And I'm trying very hard to deviate from that just a little bit. So I did take some inspiration from one of the photos that I got off of Pinterest. And this is going to be a cover plate for my junk journal. I have used some of the components that I shared with you before this. So just a little bit of an explanation. I just layered different papers. Some of that great fabric that I said I might want to use. Of course, I can't find the rest of it right now. Here it is. This fabric that came from the inside of a hat box. I had that wallet that I tore apart, and I used part of that there. This great doily that I found in one of my most recent haul videos. I used part of that in that as well. Otherwise, there's just, this is a vintage Denison label, a vintage card envelope from an old library book. A very old Austrian stamp. I don't even know what these are. I suspect they're buttons of some sort. I've had these in my stash for a very long time. They're just, I think, little rings that have been kind of embroidered, not really crocheted, but definitely sewn around with a lot of thread. And yeah, so it's just a little like millinery stem. So yeah, that is my layered cover for my journal. I also sort of stuck in a little pocket here. I tried a little bit of making it look sort of rusty and grungy. And yeah, so this is just like a little journal spot that fits right down in the library pocket. So that is going to be the cover plate for my junk journal. Now, what I did with those, I did have some book covers. These are the book covers from a Reader's Digest condensed book. And what I did was I tore all the paper off so that it went all the way back down to the bare book board. And I covered each of those with some coffee dyed ledger paper. So these are covered with coffee dyed ledger paper. And And yeah, so this is going to be the back cover. So this is another bit of my masterboard, which is what the base of this piece is. And this is going to be the back cover. So this will be like this for my front cover. And then when you open, you're going to see this cover here. Make sure I'm in frame. I'm not very good at being in frame. And then when you open this, there's going to be the body of the book. And then this is going to be on the back. And I will probably decorate the insides, these end papers here. And then it will have this inside that back cover, and then it will close. And this will be the very back cover of my book. Now, this is part of that masterboard that I originally made, and I have actually put a couple layers of clear gesso on this just to protect it a little bit from wear and tear. Now I am going to also be putting like protective book corners on some of these corners, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, and the next step is I did arrange some pages, and I sort of shared those pages with you. I have opted to only do 3 signatures because I think it's going to get pretty chunky once I start adding in all of like mini collages and tuck spots and page decorations and things like that. So I did reduce it down to just 3 signatures. And what I've been doing is just sort of, I've been distressing the edges with my ink. I did have a page here that I reinforced just by doing some decoupaging. I laminated a napkin onto that page just to make it a little stronger. I've done some punching along the edges and some rounding of corners. This is also a page that I laminated with some really pretty napkin paper. So yeah, just corner punching, edge punching, and then some distressing just around the edge with my my sepia archival ink from Ranger. So that is where I'm at on this book. I know it takes me a long time. I think it does you guys too. If you make a new junk journal, it just takes a while because there's some planning and some thinking and things that have to happen. Now I will tell you that I may do some more laminating of pages. Like this paper from this old cookbook is very, very delicate. So I may get out my gel medium and get some of those toughened up a little bit. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share some of the stuff I was doing with you guys. I am not quite, I have started distressing this one, and I start distressing the pages from the center. So I'm part of the way through. I've done some punching along this edge. And I think that's where I got to. So I do have to finish distressing, and that will happen. Hopefully I'll have some time later today to do that. Okay, you guys, that's just a quick, just a little quick catch-up video just to let you know that I haven't forgotten about this project, and I have been working on it. And yeah, I hope to share more with you really soon. So once again, this is Cynthia from Recollect and Ramble. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, please follow. That would be great if you subscribe to my channel. That always helps. And I think you'll enjoy the other videos that I have coming up. I guess that's it, you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you right back here real soon. Thanks so much. Bye.